Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Good Hang. Very excited to talk to my buddy today, Greta Lee. Greta is an incredible actress. You may have seen her film Past Lives. You may have seen her in The Morning Show. She's been in Girls and Broad City and Russian Doll. And she's so talented and beautiful and wonderful. And we're going to talk about a lot of fun things. We're going to talk about being a waitress. We're going to talk about how to drown on camera. We're going to talk about all the fun we had making Russian Doll together. And she's also going to explain her new part in Toy Story 5, in which she plays the villain. And that villain is an iPad. But before we get into talking to Greta, we're going to speak to somebody who knows her, who wants to speak well behind her back and give me a question to ask her. And that is celebrity chef Alison Roman. Alison Roman, an author, a podcaster, kind of a food expert, hostess with the mostess. And Alison is going to join us. I believe she has a cat that's also going to join as well. So let's hear from Alison and get a question. Hi, Alison. Uber Eats has all your summer favorites from Ulta Beauty, which means your sunscreen can just come to you. Your daily SPF, that new cleanser you've been wanting to try, whatever you need to glow this summer, delivered in as little as 25 minutes at the same prices you'd pay in a store. Shop their big summer beauty sale through July 11th and get up to 40% off summer essentials with new deals every week. Shop Ulta Beauty on Uber Eats and get your summer glow on.
Oh my God, Amy. Hi.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
I can't tell you how nice it is to meet you.
Is this your personal kitchen?
It is, yeah. I live here. It's like, this big guy is here. This is Leonard. He's just such a big guy.
Leonard.
Yeah, he loves to be in the mix.
Well, first of all, we're going to talk about Greta today, the great Greta Lee.
Of course.
But I do want to talk to you about First Bloom, which is your brick and mortar store that you open in the Catskills and you're opening perhaps other places.
Perhaps. Yeah, I started a little grocery store in 2023. We opened sort of like and I didn't really have like a full plan. I was like, I'm going to open a grocery store and that was it. And then I did. And I was like, okay, well now what? But it went really well and I love doing it. And yeah, we're going to open one in Brooklyn later this year.
I listen to podcasts while I grocery shop or listen to music because I like I don't want to chat.
No, I don't want to chat. Although I do. And I guess it makes sense because I did open a grocery store, but like the co-ops, I don't know. LA doesn't really have.
This is very Brooklyn. This is very Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the co-ops. It's so stressful to me.
Who has the time?
Exactly. It's my worst nightmare to walk into a place and people are already disappointed about my participation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, nice to see you. It's been a while.
So that said, I did determine that I thought if there was a job that I would do at a co-op, which doesn't exist, but I would stand in the aisles and effectively tell people what to do. If people were like, what do I do with red lentils? I'd be like, oh, well, here are some great things. And then I just stand there. I don't have to do anything else.
That's really smart. You'd just be you'd be like the cruise director, let's talk about ramps.
Yeah. What are you really going to do with those? Let's be honest with ourselves. Are they going to rot in the fridge? You're going to throw them away? You are. You're going to compost them. But the number of times I'm in a butcher shop and I hear a person, most often a man, who doesn't know what they're doing, and they ask the butcher and the butcher gives them kind of vague advice, I sometimes pipe up. And I'm like, oh, you don't want to grill that. That's going to be a nightmare. Or, sometimes I actually like to sear it briefly, and I'd say 8 times out of 10, they are so uninterested in what I have to say. They're like,
Sure.
Thanks.
Sure.
I'm just a lady in the butcher
They're
shop.
like, thanks, lady.
Yeah. And I'm like, some people would kill for this. Okay.
You're like, babe, I'm a professional. Also, you're like a doctor on an airplane and they're like, is there a doctor on board? And it's like, I guess I gotta go save a life.
Yeah, exactly. And imagine having a medical issue and the doctor comes over and the people are like, we're good. That's sort of what it feels like to me. I'm being rebuffed at the butcher, but.
Okay. So speaking of Brooklyn, I feel like that is where maybe you met Greta.
It is where I met Greta. Yeah.
Didn't you work together at a restaurant?
So we did. And I think like I was working at Milk Bar at the time, which was like that we shared a kitchen with Sambar, which is where Greta worked.
Yeah.
But we were like in the basement. We were very separate. It was like Milk Bar people and Sambar people did not necessarily commingle. And so I knew of her. I think I saw her like the hot person that worked at Sambar.
Yeah, like the most beautiful person.
Exactly. You're like, who's this hot, cool person that's
Yeah.
so well dressed and seems fun? Like, I can't be friends with them. I was talking to somebody about this the other day, like how hard it is to be well dressed now because of the homogenous culture and everybody sees everything. But she so manages to like carry through. I mean, her style is the envy of every person with awareness of the internet that has like seen all of her appearances over the last few years. But like she's always had it. She's always had individuality that like really comes through.
Let's talk well behind her back. What do you love about her?
I love that she is one of the hardest working and also kindest people that I've ever met. And I also, and this isn't really like, a virtue, but she is hilarious. She's so funny and so funny and like has a great sense of humor and is just like such a bright light in the world. And no matter where she goes and like how she shows up, like just existing, she is as fabulous as you might think she is if you've never met her. And I have seen it with her kids and her family and her friends and with like a random server at a restaurant and with basically any human on the planet. She's just like exceedingly kind and generous, and like hospitable. She has like a real like hospitality vibe around her. And I feel like she was always the person hosting. She was always the person inviting people over. It was like the more the merrier energy every time. And that is such a rare personality trait, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you are a great example of this, but it does feel like so much of hosting is the vibe you give off when you're hosting.
Yeah.
So I love hosting. However, I'll just say that I realized that at times I was a little bit of a stressy host.
But you feel like you've outgrown that. Like you've moved on into a different era.
I've worked on it.
Well, you realize that like no one has a good time when you're stressed out. Like everyone actually has a bad time.
I know, but like we all know these things, but when when something comes out of your mouth and you're like, oh fuck, I said that out loud. Like,
yeah, I still do it. I'll be like, oh, it's fine. No, it's really fine. Like it's not fine. It's not fine at all.
Totally. Or like, you can eat that, but we're not yet. Like whatever stupid shit you say.
No. And then there's like the apology part where it's like, well, this was supposed to da-da-da, but I didn't have the, and it's like, I even have to check myself. And because I'm so good at giving people advice to not do that. And then I do that. And I'm like, well, I'm a bad student of myself. Like I have to like practice what I preach here. But yeah, it's very hard, but I'm really happy to hear that you're on the other side of that, or at least on your journey.
I'm working on it with professionals day and night.
Yeah.
Day and night.
Yeah.
Okay, so we always start our episodes with a question for our guest. Do you have a question that you think Greta would like to answer or I should ask her?
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking about like what people don't know about her, like what people maybe don't ask her often, or like I wonder how much they get into like that restaurant part of her. Cause I have a belief that like once you're a restaurant person, you're always a restaurant person and it teaches you a lot. So I kind of want to know like how in this iteration of her life, in this career, does like what from restaurant days has she held on to? Or like how has working in restaurants made her a better actor or multi-hyphenate, as it were?
Alison, I love that question. I also was a restaurant person and waiter and for many, many years in New York and wanted to ask just that because I do think it is incredible training for life.
Yeah, it's like the work ethic is unparalleled. And I think that like she has so much of that. And maybe that was pre-restaurants, but I also think if you have it, you're more inclined to work at a restaurant. So it all kind of ties in together.
Before we go, I'm going to ask you for some free advice, like people do to doctors and to chefs.
I would love.
Which is, I feel like my artichokes, I have to take so much off.
I can't even tell you how niche this question already is specifically to suit my interest. I have a dried artichoke in a vase right here. I did not. This is just on my counter. Like I'm obsessed with artichokes. Okay,
Me too. I just got back from Italy, not to brag. And the artichokes there were next level.
Divine.
Incredible. I love how it looks. I'm just starting to work with them. And it is like, it must be like what a gardener feels like when they have to just like crazy prune a rose bush. Like, it's like, I have to cut all of that away.
You're like, I'm killing it. There's nothing left.
Cut the top, cut the stem, get all the leaves, almost all of the leaves off. I guess my question, I'll make it, is how do you like to prepare your artichokes these days?
Well, forever and always. And let me also just say that I too have been to Italy, not to brag, not recently, but it has happened. And the way that they do artichokes there is so like, they're almost treating them like a trash vegetable. Like they're so prolific, and like the way that they grow, and they like, you see truckloads of them, and they peel or like pare back like the whole thing.
It's just the
heart. And they're like,
the rest is garbage. They throw it away.
Yeah. And I had never experienced that until I left the United States, obviously, because I grew up with basically a whole steamed artichoke where you trim the stem, but the stem is super edible. I love eating the stem. The stem is basically like an extension of the heart. So it's just as tender. It's just as edible. It's sweet. It's delicious. But I just trim the leaves just right beyond the thorn.
Okay. And you cut the top.
And I leave the whole leaf. Yeah, I cut the top to expose a little rose in the center.
Yep.
But that's honestly just for aesthetics. Like that's not really serving a purpose. But I like to do it. And then I'll season it with salt. And then I'll steam them.
Yes.
Like, an inch or two of boiling water, artichokes, prop them up.
Do you take the fuzzy stuff out after they steam or before?
After they steam.
I think I learned that. I think I learned that from you.
I do a video online on how to eat an artichoke.
Okay, thank you for confirming my positive artichoke bias. I can't believe you have a dried one right in front of you.
I know. Just trim. Oh, also I was going to say, trim away like the tiniest leaves near the outside base of the stem.
Of course, I'm not an animal.
And then once you steam it, if any of the like leaves on the outer part are too tough, just discard them. But like I don't trim it too far in advance.
Okay. I love to hear this. Okay, listeners, I hope it's getting you hungry for artichokes. Thank you so much, Alison. What a pleasure. And I'm sure Greta will be so happy that we talked. So thanks again.
I hope so. I love her so much. She's so wonderful. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Leonard. This episode is brought to you by Visible. How many of you are currently listening to this podcast on your phone? If you are chronically online, like we all are these days, your wireless network should be too. With Visible, you get unlimited 5G data and unlimited hotspot, all powered by Verizon's 5G network. The perks of big wireless for half the cost. Visible isn't just a wireless plan, it's unlimited wireless designed to always keep you connected and no contract holding you back. Switch today at Visible.com. Plans start at $25 a month. Or get our premium Visible Plus Pro plan and save $10 on your first month when you use promo code HANG, an exclusive offer for podcast listeners. Terms apply. See Visible.com for plan features and network management details. This episode is brought to you by Hilton. Did you hear Paris Hilton has like 1 billion Hilton honors points? Well, she calls them Paris points, and Hilton is helping her give them all away this summer. Use them for that wedding or bleisure, that's business and pleasure, or maybe book a stay just for sleep. As Paris would say, that's sliving. Just make sure you're a Hilton Honors member and follow Paris and Hilton on the socials to see how Paris points can be your points. When you want points that actually make your summer slay, it matters where you stay.
I just want to stare at you.
Oh my God. Greta is here and she has her arms full of gifts. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I have some flowers. It's a collection of natives and non-natives. People really care about that here.
From your garden?
From my garden.
Come on.
So look at that. We have some white sage and some, lemon verbena and some.
And you wrapped it in a paper? People, this is a professional wrapping job with a rubber band and everything. This is gorgeous. Thank you.
Okay.
What have I put it over
There's
here?
more. I have this.
Okay, what we also have?
It's like I'm worried you don't have a grocery store. Like you don't have access to
this is unbelievable.
Kale.
This is from your garden?
Yeah. And I have these eggplants. Honestly, you're helping me. I can't eat this all.
Okay, I'm going to say something. I'm very sorry.
What?
I don't like eggplant.
I knew it.
I'm so sorry. Get this out. Get them out of here.
I knew that was going to happen.
I love how they look. Fuck. They're so funny. I love it as an emoji. Incredible.
I know.
But as
you don't like the taste.
It's too slimy.
It's too slimy. No, but you can learn. You can listen. This is the thing. Now I know there are a lot of things you can do.
Yeah.
With eggplant. Okay, what about kale? You like kale,
Love
right?
kale. Love kale. Obsessed with kale. This looks like dinosaur kale.
Yeah, dinosaur kale and curly kale.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Greta,
and then
this is so...
there are avocados.
Incredible avocados for people listening. They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge. You can't eat them for like a year. You can't don't even give it back. Just leave it here. It's like decoration. Don't even look at it. Don't touch it for at least a year.
Okay, I'm pulling out a gigantic.
That's an oro blanco.
Excuse me?
See, it's a cross between a pomelo and a white grapefruit. They're delicious.
Wow.
It's really nice in like an alcoholic beverage.
Mm-hmm.
With this is a Mexican lime.
Wow.
It's yellow. It's wonderful. And some of the lemon verbena, you can put flowers in your drink. I live in LA now. What's happened?
Well,
hi, remember me?
I know you're very LA. This is very LA.
Look.
You have your own kale. Greta brought her own kale.
This is bad.
She brought her own kale. I mean, in LA, you have to have it in your car.
Yeah, at all times.
This to me is success, that you have a garden and you bring in your fruit to people. That is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
That's success.
Thank you.
We have done so much stuff together.
We have.
I was looking at what we've worked on together, and I want to talk about all of it. We worked on Broad City. We worked on a show called Old Soul. We worked on Sisters, Russian Doll. And I just want to start by saying, here's what I love about you. Not only are you super talented and so good at so many things, but I feel like how I would describe you is you are a person who takes their work seriously, but not themselves seriously.
Oh.
Would you agree that that's kind of true?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay. So how did we first meet?
How do we first meet?
Because I don't remember when we met. I mean, we met on some project that we worked on, but which one?
Did I audition for you first? I mean, I'm sure we've met.
Broad City?
Maybe.
Well,
that time in New York gets really confusing to me.
Agree. Same.
And I feel like I end up talking about it a lot because, once you get in the habit of telling your story of how you started and then you're telling the story and then soon you're like, I don't even.
Is this real?
Am I lying about all of this? Because it's easier just to say the story.
Yeah, and who can prove
Broad
it?
City, and then, I was on Girls, and then, but it was this really special, really important time for women and women in comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this moment, it was very distinct too, because I think I was observing it somewhat from the outside a little bit because I was coming off of doing theater and I was really I want to do straight theater. Yeah. But Abby and Alana and, you and Tina and Maya and everyone on SNL, riding the wings of that into Lena and Schumer and everyone. It was big.
I want to talk about going back because it's so interesting you bring up the theater part because in researching you, I did not know that you, before I met you, had already been on the West End.
No one cares. No one cares about that.
I care about that.
You do? No, really?
Are you kidding me? First of all,
I don't know you love theater.
I don't know how people do it. So I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay. But hold on.
Okay.
Going back even farther.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom, classically trained pianist.
Yeah.
Your dad, doctor.
Yeah.
What kind of doctor?
He is a physical therapist.
Oh, I need him.
Do you? Yeah, let's go. What do you need? What's wrong?
Well,
what's wrong?
I said I wasn't going to bring it up. My fucking frozen shoulder is back, dude.
Oh, no.
I know.
He can help with that.
Okay. So I need his number.
Yeah, Dr. Lee.
And please, nobody call in. Nobody call in. This isn't even a call-in show.
Wait,
nobody.
Is that possible?
I don't know.
Do you want him to call in?
Nobody call in. Please don't give me your advice about frozen shoulder. I know all of it. And I appreciate it, but I can't. Okay. We're cutting all this.
Okay,
I'm sweating.
You're gonna cut out.
I'm sweating. Okay, your dad is a physical therapist. So you have a left brain, right brain household growing up.
Yeah.
What was that? Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what they say. They're like, I don't know. My parents are weird. They're so amazing.
Tell
They're
me.
wild.
What are they like?
They are, okay. Well, I just took them to the Dior show.
I saw that.
I know.
So nice.
But here's the thing. They invited themselves. Like everyone is talking about what an incredible daughter I am.
Okay.
I got a text from my mom that was a screen grab of a picture of LACMA. This is a venue for the show.
Yeah.
And she was like, didn't say anything, just a picture of that. and an announcement that said Dior Cruise Show will be at LACMA with the new David Geffen Gallery. And I didn't really respond right away. Which I think made it
You just
worse.
Gave it like a heart?
Oh, yeah. It was like,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sent an eggplant emoji. And it was confusing.
She's like,
it was very confusing.
And she's like, I hate it when you do this. And no, she invited herself. She was like, so I'm coming.
What time?
And your dad's coming too, because it's not fair. He's coming too. If I'm coming, which is funny because I was like, I didn't say you're coming.
Okay, let's break this down though, because do you feel obligated to say, you can say no?
I could, but no, actually I can't.
Okay. Okay.
No. Okay.
Because that's the dynamic.
A little bit when it comes to certain things. I mean, to be fair, I go to these things and it's exciting, but to go with your parents, to go with my parents, it is something special. I mean, they've never been to a fashion show before.
What did they think of it?
They were amazed.
Yeah.
They touched everything. They wanted everything.
Mm-hmm.
There were these blankets that were meant to keep people warm. They grabbed all of them. They have so many now. I mean, it was incredible. I don't know. I think they were, because sometimes they get shy. I don't know if you have this with family or relatives. If you bring them to
I wish my parents were shyer.
Okay. So they're not.
They go right up
crazy?
to like anybody.
And be like, they'll go to like Brad
we're big
Pitt
fans of yours.
Okay. Yeah.
We want a picture before the night's over. Like that kind of thing.
They're the demanding type.
Yes.
Yeah. Like a little entitled.
My parents are not shy.
Well, my parents, the thing, I would rather that. But what makes it even more confusing is they're both. It's like a light switch. They're either like cosplaying like some sort of like silent, shy, demure thing, and then it'll just switch to super aggressive, super demanding. Do you know who my daughter is? Like that kind of stuff.
But your parents are are you first gen?
They immigrated and had me here.
Okay.
So I'm the first person in my family to go to school in America.
Got it. And they immigrated from Korea, met there, and then they spoke Korean in the home or mostly English?
Korean was my first language.
Yeah.
I had a really fucked up accent actually because we moved. By kindergarten, I was in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. And we were living in Canarsie, and I had like a Korean Brooklyn accent.
Ooh, what does that sound like?
They won't tell me. I want to know so bad.
Is there anyone that has that accent now that
I keep pointing at people? I'm like her? Like that? And no.
And they're like, no.
No. No. But I went to ESL and I went to speech therapy and all of that. I'm dying to know.
Oh, how funny.
What does it sound like?
I want to talk about language in general because a lot of your work is like circles around that, especially the most beautiful film, my favorite film of the past 5-10 years, past lives, which is Sisters. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But you're a little kid. You do singing competitions, classical singing.
Yeah.
What's the difference between classical singing and singing?
Well, it was opera. It was
okay. There we go. It was like another way to say opera.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I did things like I won like the Bach Festival. I'm like, it's just so. What was I doing? I was just like
being smart
doing
and good.
So many things, but I was so into it.
Yeah,
and my siblings, both my siblings, can sing pretty much every Italian aria because of me. Wow. Like they hate sing it at me now, but that's like I was so
you were
into
singing
it.
Italian arias at what age?
I mean, middle school. I started in middle school. I was like a conductor of a children's choir at one point.
Oh my God. Did they ask you to do it, or did you just?
No, they didn't ask me to do it. I just did it. They were like, why is she doing that?
They were like, ma'am, you need to leave.
Stop doing that.
I mean, you're a big time achiever. I mean, you work really hard. And
I want to stop doing that.
Well, I mean, what is like a through line in all of your stuff is that, and what I meant in the very beginning is like, you really show up and you work really hard, but there's an ease to when you work. There's not a striving vibe about you at all, Greta. But
Really?
you are, when you look at what you've done, like before you arrived in New York, before you were getting all those acting parts, you were winning competitions and you were like studying theater and in like Broadway shows.
Basically, I had my first job right out of the gate in New York City. Actually, was Law and Order SVU. I did one episode of those.
Okay, pause.
Yes.
Okay, so we love Law and Order at this show.
Yes, you do.
We've interviewed Mariska, the great Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah, I did a scene with her.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Now, I tend to sometimes stay a little bit away from SVU because
too sexy.
Well, that's one way to put it. Mariska's too damn sexy. Because I get worried about like, is the girl gonna be in the drawer? Is she hanging from the pole? So it's a lot. What?
I was in the incest episode.
I knew it. I was so afraid to ask.
It was such good residuals. And not so upsetting. It did so well. Oh God.
Wait, okay. So you were that is the thing. I wanted the young version of me wants to be an SVU or at Law and Order, but you
okay, it's a really big deal. But so imagine though that's my first job, right? And I call my parents, immigrant parents, and I'm like, I did it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's airing this time. They
You didn't tell them what it.
No, I'm not going to tell them. But I'm like, okay. I don't know what they.
What do you remember about shooting that with Mariska and team? Were you?
I was like terrible. Like the bells are like, I had no idea what I was doing.
People don't know that sometimes when you're in like a big studio, before they start the scene, they like ring this giant scary bell.
Like a tornado's coming.
Yeah.
And instead of ducking and hiding or running, you're supposed to act.
Yeah. And they're like, now go cry.
Yeah, exactly. So crazy.
Did you have to cry?
What did I have to do? Oh no, I was the roommate of the victim.
Okay, that's
so
better.
I wasn't participating.
God.
In the incest.
Thank God. Great. So you just were around. You were like, I don't even know.
I
didn't do it.
Kind of. Oh man.
You were like, I don't know. She was here last Tuesday night and then she wasn't.
All
right. Putnam Spelling Bee is the next big job.
Yeah.
What is it like to do shows? How did you, I mean, you're a young person at the time, but what did you do to prep and get ready? I'm always very curious about people that are on Broadway.
Yeah. The 7 shows or 8 shows a week. I don't know. I think there are a lot of things happening. Because I had graduated from Northwestern, which was a Big Ten school. Like it was an incredible theater program and all of that, but it's also a Big Ten school. So I learned how to like do like a keg stand and made all kinds of friends from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And it was very formative. Yeah. And I kind of then was bringing that sort of like, oh, I'm going to like move to New York City and become an artist and live like a Sex and the City fantasy. But I had a very intense full-time job. And you kind of, it takes so much discipline. And I think that, it was hard.
I bet.
I was 21. I was 21, 22, trying to figure out how to be a responsible professional, show up on time. Yeah. Every time.
Right. But you're on the West End. I want to ask you about Mark Rylance.
Yes.
I love him. He's an incredible actor.
Yes, he is. Yes, that whole experience was also very unique, very special. We did a play called La Bête. It was set in 16th century France, and it was in iambic pentameter. Oh, my character only spoke in words that rhymed with blue.
Oh dear. Well,
You say, oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear is right.
That would definitely be
But
one of those
listen.
things that I would show up and I'd be like, oh man, I wish I knew this.
No, I think you would be like, yes.
Really? I'd be into
I think
it?
you would.
Okay, cool.
But this is like when I guess in talking about this, I'm like, God, life is long. I'm like, wow. There's like so much stuff people have no idea about.
But you have had
That's
an
it.
amazing, interesting bunch of jobs. You have
Yeah.
toggled between very dramatic and very comedic, which few people can do well.
Yeah.
And you have gone back and forth and back and forth.
I don't know why.
Well,
Sounds
because you're
tiring.
You're
Why- I
really
should
good
stop
at
doing
both.
that.
Stop
Say
being so
just
good
do
at both.
one.
Stop being good at
I
both.
don't know.
I mean, I'm always worried that we're going to lose you because you're so naturally funny that
You are going to lose me into my garden. I'm going to
I
go
know
in
you're
there
going
and
to
never come back.
You're going to make jokes to the
The
eggplant.
eggplants are going to get bigger
I mean,
and
and
bigger.
they're funny,
I'm going
and
to
they're funny
become
already.
that. Yeah. Mhm.
No, I'm afraid we're going to lose you to like the drama world. And
Oh, you won't.
okay, all right,
Mm-mm.
whatever.
No.
Okay, so then here's something fun.
Okay.
You and I have something in common that I don't think we ever talked about, which is that we both worked in restaurants.
Yeah.
And I do think there is like a very specific type of person that works in
Mhm.
restaurants, especially like New York-y restaurants.
Yeah.
And you're younger than me, but I imagine we at the same time in our lives worked in like kind of like fancy restaurants in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So we do something on the podcast where we ask a friend or someone to speak well behind your back and to give me a question. We talked to Alison Roman today.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh
Your
my
Brooklyn buddy.
gosh. Yes.
And she was with her cat Leonard, and we were talking about. She was talking about so many things that she loves about you: your ease as a person and as a host, your incredible style, and like how you don't make anybody feel bad that you're the prettiest, coolest person in the room. You never make us feel bad about it, which thank you, Greta. And also just your work ethic, like how you have this way of kind of getting things done that feels like somebody who used to work in the restaurant. Because you were working with her, right?
Yes.
Where were you guys working together?
We were working for David Chang at the Momofuku restaurants.
What was that like? That was a
It was
hot
fucking
restaurant.
Crazy. It was so fucking crazy.
Crazy.
I just
So hard.
So hard.
Mhm.
So hard. So hard.
Yeah.
But at that time in New York, though, it's like
What year was that?
From like 2007, 2008 to I don't know. I mean, I was there on and off for a good 5 years, maybe more.
Yeah.
Like I'd go do a job, I'd book something and think like, oh, goodbye. I'd have like a big goodbye party.
You're like, I'm never
embarrassing.
coming back.
Yeah, like
And then-
see ya. Like and like pick up the tab, you know, for like, oh my God, my friends who worked in finance, I'd like book like one commercial and be like, I got this. I got these buddies. Don't even worry about it. And then just come crawling back. But, But that time for food was really exciting.
I
Because it
bet.
was like David Chang. And we're friends now. We have kids the same age. And, you know, we live really, really close. And we have mutual friends. And it's funny reminiscing about that time collectively. Because there's just, it's like chefs were rock stars.
Yeah.
And being a part of that was really exciting for all of us.
What's it like working at like a restaurant that is so hot, you know,
Yeah.
that everybody wants to get to? What was it like?
I was so powerful.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
God.
the hostess. I was
Ugh.
like basically encouraged to be mean. So great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, as a past hostess of a very fancy restaurant,
Yeah.
what would you say to people never works?
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like when would people get
Mhm.
you know, what would they do that you'd be like, absolutely not?
The culture was different then.
Mm.
And you would easily tell someone, okay, it's going to be 4 hours. That's not even within like a stretch of a meal time. Like 4 hours, like dinner time is over. Like if you're starting, 4 hours is crazy. 4
Wait,
hours
4
is
hours
basically
to get
fuck off.
seated or 4
Yeah.
hours to eat?
4 hours to get seated.
seated,
like wait
yeah.
times to tell someone like.
And they're like, thank you, mistress.
they're
May I have
"Thank
another?
you." Like,
Yeah.
So do I just wait over here, or do I like? Do you want my phone number? Like, no, go away. That's what that means.
Yeah, 4 hours means
Yeah.
it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Did you ever have people try to slip you cash?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And did they ever like try to like throw like fancy names around? Like,
Yes, but that I think that restaurant though, I don't know where you work. That was really discouraged, so it was helpful. Like that just wouldn't work.
sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like when I was waiting tables, there was definitely a vibe of like a finance vibe, I guess is the only way to say it, where, and let's be honest, it was finance bros who were like, I'm willing to spend a lot of money here. Like that was the vibe. Like, I know you might have a system and reservations, but I'm very rich.
Yes. I know.
Like, I'm going to have so many oysters.
Yeah. Where did you work? Were you at a seafood
I worked
restaurant?
at a place called Aqua Grill.
Oh my God.
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Rest in
girl.
peace.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You were one of those bitches. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, it was Soho. We were like the Soho
Oh,
gang.
yes.
And it was
Congratulations.
very
Yes,
like
Soho.
seafood
Yeah.
forward, a lot of
I know.
oysters.
Did you have to wear like a pressed shirt? A button down?
Yeah, I had to
with
wear
an
a button
apron?
down
Okay.
and a button down, and I think it was a maroon apron.
Oh, wow.
Remember, maroon was really big.
Yes, I do.
So Allison's question. Sorry,
Yeah,
so let me get back to
okay.
Alison. So Allison's question was a really good one, I thought, which was like, what have you held on to from your restaurant days? Like, how does it help you as an actor?
Yeah.
Do you think about any of that? Like, is there any connection to what you do now?
I think like, you know, the expression being in the weeds, what that can feel like and like the crush of it and how exhausting it is. And I feel like that part that, I don't know, that kind of like multitasking, extreme multitasking, what we do.
Yeah.
I was like thinking about like something I shot where I was drowning.
Oh my God.
I
Acting.
know, acting is so
So weird.
Why do we do it?
I don't know. I
It's-
hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too.
Oh
I
God.
do.
So why did you have to drown?
I had
And
to
is this recent?
drown. Yeah.
Is
Well, mhm.
Okay. So you were
It's not for
drowning.
Toy Story.
It's in that other
Spoiler
movie.
alert. But did you know, Amy, that acting like you're drowning for something is just drowning?
I can't.
Did you know that?
This is why you shouldn't do drama.
This now. Don't do
There's
it.
no
Don't
reason.
do it. It's not.
And even getting in
not worth
water,
it. Don't do it.
absolutely not.
No.
No swimming, nothing.
No.
So yeah, right. They're like, okay, so do the fake drowning.
Yeah,
It's like,
and you're
okay,
like,
I guess
so-
it's the swallowing water.
You have to choke and you have to and when it's really good, they don't know if it's good if you're acting or
Yeah.
if you're dying.
Oh,
How are they going to know that?
Oh,
And they tell you
God.
things like, well, you give them the signal, like hand signal. It's like, but if you're dying, how are you going to give the signal?
yeah, you can't give them the signal because it
Yeah.
really breaks the mood.
It does really break the mood.
Yeah.
And also, you want to be good. So inherently,
guess.
if you're like, oh, turns out maybe you don't. But if you are successful enough at the drown, then it's impossible to distinguish between real and not, you know.
Well, this
You
goes
said-
under a thing I like
Yeah.
to say, don't be good at things you don't want to do.
Right.
So if you're good at the drown, you're going to get asked to do it
Oh,
again.
my God.
So be careful. Because if that scene is
There was a lot of it.
yeah, and
I
they're
had to
going to
get,
be
like,
like,
scuba
let's get
certified.
Greta. She's good. She's good.
Oh my God.
You have to get scuba certified. Oh my God.
No,
No
help,
scuba.
Amy,
No scuba.
help.
People
Help
should
me.
not scuba. Sorry, I have a
know.
lot of hot takes today. But scuba,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Okay, you have two boys.
Yeah.
And I'm the mother of two boys.
Mhm.
And they're how old?
Okay, let's see. Apollo is 9 now, and Raph just turned 7.
So having a 7 and 9-year-old, those are kind of delicious times
Yeah.
for boys.
Mhm.
What's it like being the mom of boys?
Ugh, I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so annoying.
Yeah. They're your little husbands.
They they're my little husbands.
Yep. Just,
yeah. Okay.
No,
they're better
that's too
than
weird, right?
husband. Yeah, it's still,
They're your
I have
best
my
friends.
husband,
They're
and
your best friends / son husbands. No, let's get it right. How have you changed from being like, because you're a mom now? What's different?
Everything's changed. Everything's changed. God, I'm also a boy mom, and I think that is specific. And I never like thought about that one way or the other. And I look at other moms who are not boy moms, and I'm like, oh.
Okay, let's talk about it because I also am a boy mom.
Yeah. Wait, how old are yours
My
now?
guys are getting old. They're like 15, almost 16 and 17.
No.
Yeah, they're
oh, no. 15
Yeah.
and 17.
They're like,
no.
yes, I know. They're like driving and out in the world, and
oh God,
I know, and almost voting, and but I want to talk about it because there's a joke about boy mom, but there is something very interesting about.
Wait, what's a joke about boy mom?
Well, the joke is kind of that boy moms are I guess like a little more worn down because not all boys, of course. And not all kids that identify as male, but in general, you have to play.
Yes.
There's a lot of play.
Why do you think I'm so tan?
You're just always outside playing.
I'm just outside. I'm like running on the bicycle.
That's what I mean.
I'm like, I'm doing stuff.
I know.
With the boys.
I know. You're like, it's always like camp. It's like, let's go, run them out.
Yeah, let's go every day.
You got to run them like dogs.
You do.
Yeah.
And because I'm also talking about how much I want them to be outside and how much I want them to be in their bodies. And so what does that mean? I have to be outside. Like I want them to play soccer. I'm playing soccer.
I know.
Like I want them to. I'm doing all of it.
Do you like doing it? Are you an athletic person?
Yeah. I do like it.
Yeah. Did you play sports and like what was your sport?
I did. I was like I'm such an actor. I was always like good enough. I'm really good at faking it.
Oh my God, me too.
You know what I mean?
I was good with chatter.
Yeah.
Like I
exactly
didn't really quite have the athletic thing, but
yeah.
I was really good at the talk.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. But sometimes I get it wrong, and the kids are like, "What are you doing? Like, what
Are
we're
you
playing
fast?
wiffle ball.
Do you
Like,
run?
Yeah.
Knew it. Incredible.
I know, but
what's that like?
Again, had to do that for a movie.
Oh God, that's right.
Don't do it. Don't run in a
Don't worry.
movie.
Nobody's going to ask me to run for a movie. It is so hard.
It's so hard.
Running
is so hard.
You run.
It's bad for you. It's actually bad for you.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah. I had to run in something where...
What did you have to run in?
For Tron. I had to pretend that I was gonna be killed if I didn't run for my life. Okay? So, if you think about that movie and you think about like the end, like, no, I'm gonna say like half of that movie, my character is running for her life. And I'm not like, you just have to sprint. There's no way to train for that.
Yeah.
And my character isn't a marathon runner, so it doesn't justify me. Like, it's just like me in this state, then suddenly running like, I don't know, like 13 miles, like in one, a night shoot where I'm just, what? I broke. Yeah. Again, I was like, why am I
You
doing
ran
this?
13 miles?
I measured and I forgot how many takes we did where this one, it was a shot where I was like running along the length of a pier and they had to bring in we shut down production because the next day I took one step and I couldn't walk.
Of course, yeah. Of course, because you basically ran a half marathon without any training.
God,
yeah.
I mean, I trained, but I didn't train in the right way.
I mean,
I didn't know how. Like, I didn't know how.
I remember doing Blades of Glory, this ice skating movie, and we had an incredible like ice dancing coach who like was in the Olympics, and she would just be teaching me, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. Like I am an actor. I will try my best, but I can't learn how to be an ice dancer. I don't. If you gave me 15 years, if you gave me all the money in the world, like we're gonna work around this.
So you would just tell her this, and then what would she say?
Well,
you just keep
really
telling her
good
this every day.
coaches, they just are like they're like yeah, but you got this,
right? And you're like, no,
and I'm like, I do not have this. And to your point about the chatter, I would. we would have our like workouts, which I dreaded, even though she was so wonderful. And I learned, I was like, oh, you know what? If I get a little coffee in her and ask her a couple questions, I can burn some of this time because we only had an hour. So I would buy her coffte and we'd sit. And I remember she would sit in front of the clock and we'd be right behind her. And I'd be like, what is going on with your daughter? And she'd be like, okay, well, we have to get to work. But anyway, and she would, because I was like, please don't put me on the ice. Anyway.
Yeah.
Did you train, but you now run on your own in life? Okay, good. Thank God. God, don't run again.
No.
Don't ever run again.
It's really bad for you. Don't do it.
Okay. When I met you, you had done a bunch of TV. Like you said, you were on Broad City, you were on Girls, you were doing a bunch of different things. And we worked together on a show called Old Soul with Natasha Lyonne, a pilot that did not get picked up.
Right.
And a basic idea was Natasha was kind of the youngest person in a group of very old people. And we gathered these incredible actors, Fred Willard, Richard Benjamin, Ellen Burstyn, Marla Gibbs, Rita Moreno.
Yes.
And it was a crazy cast, shot, not picked up.
Yeah. Insane. Insane.
What do you remember about that? Do you have any memories of that time?
I remember Rita Moreno told me I was on my phone too much. So funny. Really wasn't. I still think about it's like one of those things that you just can't. I can't let go of that because I'm like, I was barely, and I'm not on social media now. Like I'm very. I don't consider myself to be addicted. I'm not. I wasn't.
Well,
but she told me I was.
It's funny. I'm having a memory that I did a movie with Charles Grodin, a movie called The X, and he said, "You're always on your phone." And I put my phone down. Like I remember just being like, "Thank you for that feedback." But Rita gave it to you. Yeah,
she did.
Yeah.
But she also, I think she had just written a book, or I don't know. She was giving a lot of sort of like life advice and sort of her take on things. And it was so fun.
Yeah, it was
so
really fun
to hang out with that crew. I remember it feeling like such a sure thing.
I know.
I know, right?
Okay. And then we worked together on Sisters.
Yes.
Which is a movie for people. Paula Pell wrote it. Me and Tina were in it. It was a crazy talented cast, none of whom worked enough, in my opinion. It was like weeks and weeks.
Why? What? How? Makes no sense. What was happening?
I don't know. It was just like you and Kate McKinnon and Bobby Moynihan just like at craft service, just
there
waiting for so long.
Because that sinkhole, remember there was that sound stage.
That's
we had to be indoors. The house, like all the plants were dying.
That's
they
right.
They were decomposing. Do you remember?
Yeah, we had to build a sinkhole.
Bad.
That's right. It did start to smell.
There for some. They built us, not you guys, but they built like Bobby, Kate, who else? John Glazer.
Yeah.
These little plywood cabins, like little boxes
to live in.
They were like dog houses
to sit in.
To sit. I don't know what they wanted us to do in them, but that's what we had, and we were
Get in
inside.
the box. Get in the box.
And we would just wait. Why were we there for so long? That movie took so long.
It did. And also I can remember, because everybody on the movie, John Leguizamo, there were a lot of like
So
very
many
talented people on
John
the movie.
Cena was
John
there.
Cena. And like Baron Holtz, so many people. But I can remember, and when you're smart enough to be working for a long time, there's definitely a feeling when you walk into something and you're like, okay, we're going to be shooting at like a sinkhole for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Where you start to angle, like you're like, do you think my character is here?
There needs to be.
Like,
here.
I wonder if she's already left the
you
party.
You are the sisters. Like you are a sister. And you're like,
could she have left the party?
Gone.
I feel like she's gone. And there was a couple moments where like camera was shooting this way and whoever was in the background was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Samantha Bee was in the, I was like, I'm going to be in the background of this shot for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, but
So I apologize.
No, thank you. Thank you. I came here to accept this apology. Now I have it. No, but it's so nice though, thinking about, I feel like that doesn't happen anymore.
I know.
No one would say yes to that anymore. Like,
everyone would be like, what?
Like, you actually can't.
Everyone would be like, no, we have fought. Our unions
unsafe.
have fought for you to not do that anymore. Our unions have fought against the wooden boxes. No, but I remember that time when we got to improvise together. Wow. And I feel like that scene that we got to do together is really funny. And but I'm curious if you think it still holds up.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I think it does too. Why? Because it's tricky territory. So there's a scene in the film where Greta's character is playing like what you first think is like this kind of submissive, quiet, but like secretly angry
nail technician
who you think cannot speak English very well and is just kind of like dealing with these ridiculous women. And my character is doing that like gross kind of liberal thing where she's trying to connect, like, tell me about you, you know, and how do you pronounce your name and all that stuff.
And let me save you.
Yes,
and like,
exactly.
Yeah,
very white savior bullshit. And we are doing it back and forth. But it does walk a little bit of a line. And it is the bigger question for me about like, in your career, I'm sure you've had to decide over and over again, do I want to play a character that could seem stereotypical? Do I want to speak Korean in this part? Do I want to like what has that been like for you to have to try to figure that out? Everybody has to kind of figure out how they're going to exploit what they naturally know how to do at the beginning of their career, but it's not always based on their ethnicity. So like, how do you juggle that or manage that, or have you?
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying to navigate. But you know, with that was an easy decision for me because, and I understand the conversation around it and what was tricky to navigate. But it's people. Like I have so much love for Haewon because like, I know that chick. I know her. I know her so deep. And some of my funniest experiences at nail salons, I was Mora. It's switched. And I think that scene also works because, status is inverted. And I think that it's easy to assume, and I think it's easy to assume if you are not in the marginalized position to assume like, oh no, like this is hurtful or this is. But I think when you're looking at people, and for me in that moment, she is in total control. Yeah. It's so funny. Like,
totally.
And I've been in that situation at the nail salon.
That's the thing about comedy. It's tricky, right? It's like, if it's funny, then there's something that's striking the right chord, but you can't always figure out what it is. And
it's not funny unless it's true.
Yeah.
And there's something about that was very true.
Yeah.
And I felt like what we were doing and what the opportunity was a chance to play something that rang very true for me. And I knew it was going to be funny. Yeah. I knew she was going to be funny. And there were many opportunities for her to come alive and like, be a person. Yeah.
And then you play someone completely different in Russian Doll. You play this like beautiful kind of like sweet birthday baby, let's get ready to party. Like the version of like who you want to have greet you at the door, like the ultimate hostess. Yeah. And also just this kind of like lost but free spirit, like so aspirational, this woman. What was your experience like on Russian Doll? What is it like to say a line over and over again and to, like for that line to become so iconic and like to also to be on a show that was such a hit?
Yeah. How wild was that? Yeah. I mean, well, that first I said no. Yeah. I was like, there's no way. I just felt like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to say.
Do you remember why you said no?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know how to say the same line again and again.
Yeah.
I asked you guys, I said, can we just shoot it once and you can reuse that?
Right.
And you said no.
Right. So like, for people who don't know, I produced Russian Doll along with Natasha and Leslie Headland, and we were talking about Greta's character specifically being like this reset. You are the reset. You're kind of home for that character. You really are a safe person. You play even though you play this twinkly, sparkly, like
Crazy
adventure, crazy lady, you are safe.
Yes.
So
I'm there with the chicken and it's like,
So you have to do the same line over and over again because in the show they start over and over again. And it's kind of like Natasha's character has to reset. So what was it like to do it? Was it like, did you get into it?
Well, I said the line, I think that way once. And then I realized that was the way I had to say it every single time. And I can't say it felt like I had landed like the perfect way I wanted to say it. It was already done. Like I was like, that's the one. Okay, great. Moving on.
Let's get her in. Let's get to her drowning.
Yep. Okay, good.
Let's get to the drowning scene.
Start running. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
But that I love acting with Natasha.
Yeah.
My buddy Tosh.
Yeah.
And it's been some time, but there is this thing with her where I feel it feels different for me than other people that I've acted with. There's something that happens when I act with her. And that was true for Russian Doll too, because I can't say that I could lie and tell you that I came up with some like insane backstory and boarded like each time we went back, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was just about friendship.
Yeah.
And like, it's just like a connection that you have with someone. And Natasha over the years, I just like, she's just one of those people that I had like a very instant connection with.
Yeah.
And you just look into those huge fucking eyes and you are just so locked in and it's so nice. Yeah.
I think it's what anchored that show was the genuine chemistry between the two of you because you would work together. You really had such great respect for each other. You work so well together. And that show is about like, who are my chosen family? Who are the people that are going to be like at my birthday party saving me from myself?
Yeah.
Like who are they going to be?
Yeah.
And you can't really fake that. And you definitely had that.
Yeah.
Okay. But now I'm moving on to drink.
Is it weird that I'm drinking Diet Coke, honestly? Like, I feel like...
No, I
does it
do.
look like
you are the first guest to have a soda. And it is in a clear glass, which we probably forced you to do.
Yeah. You know what? I'm so tired. I'm just tired.
Now, is that a straight up Coke or a diet?
It's a Diet Coke. I mean, that's what was available.
You're not going to get any judgment here. Sometimes you need a soda, like a little soda.
Yeah.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Yeah.
And why are you so tired? Too personal?
No, I mean,
what's going on with your sleep? Let's get to it.
God, I don't.
All right.
Look, I was like, I don't want to talk about perimenopause because this is like all
I know,
talking
dude.
about.
I just
and,
talked
like,
about my
HRTs
frozen
and,
shoulder.
Like, your frozen. Which one is frozen?
This is what I brought it up again. I said to Jenna,
yeah,
I was like, I'm not going to talk about it because it's like it makes me feel so old.
So
and
sorry.
Women out there suffering, you're not old, you're beautiful. But I am an old crone. I'm an old crony witch who can't lift her arm.
I'm trailing behind you.
And
I'm right there.
Left shoulder. Millennials are just getting old. And I'm here to tell you as Gen X, first of all, welcome. Like we welcome you. Like coming on the other side of it is not bad. It's actually kind of nice to not be young, like considered young. It's kind of nice.
But you have a frozen shoulder.
But it's a nightmare for the body. It's a nightmare for every day.
No,
the body.
I know. It's happening.
I don't know.
I don't actually drink soda. I am today. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember
when
the
we were
truth to that where you're like,
you're
whatever
like,
it takes. Let's try it.
What is your sleep routine? What do you like to do? Like, how do you talk to me about your nighttime routine?
My nighttime. Well, when I'm home, right?
Okay.
And I'm
too much travel.
Yeah. Too much travel? What?
Yeah. You're traveling for work.
Oh, yeah. The travel. Yes.
Yeah.
Too much. Like, oh my God, I was in Korea 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
This is why you're so tired.
But
what were you doing in Korea?
It was a film festival.
Well, speaking of Korea, and thank you for that transition. Past lives.
Yeah. What?
Greta.
Yes.
I believe I may have texted you.
I think you did.
I mean, that movie is spectacular. Your performance in it, everyone's
thanks,
performance in it. Celine is so beautifully directed.
Yeah.
It's just like we were talking about it earlier today in anticipation of this, and we were just talking about like the meditative quality of it, the rhythm of it, like the music of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everyone is watching and being watched at different times. It's this like beautiful triangle.
Mm-hmm.
The actors are so great. You are so good in it. It must feel so wonderful to be in such a good movie. Does it?
It feels so good.
It must.
It feels so good. Of
It's
course.
so good.
It feels good to be in a good movie. It feels really good. You want it all the time.
I know.
That's what you want.
I know your performance in it is
Thanks,
so
Amy.
beautiful.
Thanks.
All the awards.
Thanks.
And like, I know the award season is long over. That's been many. Did you win? I don't even know. Did you win? Shit.
No, I
Should've
wasn't even
won.
nominated. In
What?
the end, yeah. But no one even knows that. No one. So
No
I
one
just
knows.
Pretend.
Yeah, no one knows.
I just pretend. I'm like,
100%. No one ever remembers who
I was
won.
like-
I
was
could
like,
have
who was
introduced you
close?
as Academy
I know,
Award winner,
you
Greta Lee.
could've.
No one would
and I wouldn't have
notice.
said I wouldn't have corrected you.
No. That's bullshit, of course. What does Celine like to work with? Like,
It was her first. It was her first movie.
crazy.
I think it was her first time.
Celine Song, the
on
director of
a
Past
set.
Lives. So was it just Collaboration City there? Were
It was its own thing.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna have anything like that. I felt like we're making something that is gonna be something. You know?
did. You felt it at the time.
You could feel that, and it felt very, extremely collaborative. She'd done a lot of theater, and it was so personal, and it was just. Everyone was taking such a big risk too. Like I had no idea if I was going to be able to act in Korean.
Yeah.
And also I'd never been the number one in a movie on the call sheet ever before. I'd never done drama in that way. Like I hadn't done realism. Like, okay, you'll understand this. I realized this instinct that I needed to turn off where I would improvise my face off. And I needed to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Where I would fill the silence with jokes. Can you imagine Past Lives with like, what's that, bagel? Where'd you get that? Russian dollars? Like,
You're speaking my language.
She'd be like,
stop
that. And be like, what? Which is also such an immature response. Like, what? I'm not doing anything. The whole idea that the camera was going to stay on my face with nothing happening, I could not handle it. I would be like, cut. Cut. We got it. You're like, what do you do? Just long shots, just looking out the window.
Yes.
For so long.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that because I so relate.
Yeah.
It is like my hardest thing to just be kind of like still in the moment, like you said, sit in the kind of like in-betweenness of it all.
Right.
And that film does that beautifully. Like that dreamy quality of the in-betweenness of everything. Whatever you had to adjust, you adjusted perfectly because it is so, I recommend to anybody who has not watched Past Lives. I mean, it's my favorite kind of like melancholy, nostalgic, like kind of happy, sad love dream. And yes, it was a side of you that of course I knew that you had, but I don't think a lot of people had got to see, which is to your point, the kind of like space given to you and to given to the project was really amazing.
Yeah.
Really.
I think I could, at one point I counted how many seconds was the longest number of seconds that I'd been in one take. Like literally for the frame, for it to stay on my face for longer than, I think it was like a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
which was really wild.
Well, you know what? It leads me to the question that like, and I want to form the right question because it's the idea of being looked at and watched in general, even though we're in this profession and you would think we would be comfortable with it.
I don't like it.
And yet,
what are we doing?
But you are fashion, like,
I know. Oh, yeah,
you are a fashion icon, Greta.
I don't like people
You're
looking
basically
at me.
a model.
I don't.
You have the best clothes in the world. You're incredible at posing.
Thanks.
And there's something that comes over you.
Yeah.
Where you like,
it's acting. It's acting. It's like character acting.
Yeah.
I think ever since I was really little, I just wanted to be a male character actor.
Yes.
Like I wanted to be one of the guys. And I think that posing on a red carpet is not anything close to like, De Niro or like.
But okay, I'm going to make a connection to De Niro. Is when I see you being like when we're all watching you I'm just talking about like fashion carpet stuff because it takes a certain like. You have to kind of withstand the gaze, the male gaze usually, but just the general gaze, that you have this very solid foundation in that moment that is very De Niro-esque, it's very baller. Like you have a very like confident vibe. And you have great style and you know what you like to wear.
I do. And
Where does that come from?
I have great people working with me.
Also, your fucking Calvin Klein ad. Jesus Christ,
God.
Greta.
Oh, God.
Christ.
Running. But in that running.
But the abs, dude.
The abs? Oh, God.
I mean, I don't want to objectify you, but you.
What?
What is going on with your body? It's like you're so ripped. It was actually rude. It was actually rude for people. Okay. Toy Story 5.
Yes, Toy Story 5. From Calvin Klein to Toy Story 5.
Okay,
Yes.
Pixar.
Yes.
Is this your first time working with Pixar?
Yeah.
Can you talk about the character you are in Toy Story 5? Can we talk about it?
I play the villain, the main new villain.
Oh my God, exciting.
I play an iPad. No, that's right. I play, her name is Lily Pad.
Oh, perfect.
She's an iPad.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yes. It was just fun. And the movie's so good.
Oh, I bet.
It really, Joan Cusack. Oh my God.
I love Joan Cusack.
I love her so much.
Me too.
What Joan does is just, oh my gosh. I think I cried 6 times during like a screening. It was really embarrassing, like with her and Tim, and I was just crying.
Oh God, I love a Pixar cry. There's like nothing like it.
This is such a good. I think if you like Past Lives, you are gonna love Toy Story 5. I'm serious.
That's an incredible tagline.
I'm serious.
Oh,
it's really good. It's
I
really
think I might be trying to put together what you're saying, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Speaking of Joan and people that we love and people who make us laugh, I always ask my guests, who are you listening to? What are you watching? What video, TV show, movie? What are you reading? Anything that you're doing right now to like laugh and enjoy. High, low. Does not have to be fancy.
Yeah. Okay, so
are you ready?
My something that I literally just started watching is my friend sending me these YouTube stain removal videos.
Okay, let's look at them.
Okay, yeah. So there's one guy in particular.
I love stain removal.
You love it too.
Yeah, I love it. All right, here we go.
Yeah. So
what should we type in?
Ink stain removal.
Ink stain.
I mean, let's start with the toughest ones.
Ink stain is the toughest one. Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Gentleman's Gazette.
Okay.
The right ways to remove ink stains.
Okay. To remove ink stains. All right. So,
Gentleman's Gazette.
Greta's been watching the right way to remove ink stains. Here we go. Again, I have got to get my commercials off YouTube. I think actually YouTube reached out and offered
to take
a thing,
them away.
and I was like, this just seems too hard. What do you mean? What do you mean? I gotta get a new account. I mean, it just seems too much. Okay. Oh, cute.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so this is a nice gentleman named Preston.
This is a stain removal emergency. Go to this time to see our tips.
Isn't that nice?
For everyone else, enjoy our standard intro.
Yeah.
Oh, so he tells you if it's an emergency, skip the intro.
And he's going to tell you the first thing you need to do is make sure you get it off your hands.
I love this guy already. He's treating us like
we're idiots. But sometimes if you found your way to this video, then it's nice. Isn't
really
it?
Nice.
And this is the condensed video.
Now, Preston is pulling out a fountain pen, which...
Right. Oh, you don't use a fountain pen.
You only sign your contracts in the fountain pen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, I know we're finishing up, but are you gardening now? Are you getting into it?
Thanks for asking. I am. I'm getting into it.
Great.
Yeah.
What's going on? What are you making? What are you growing?
Right now, I've planted some lettuces, like easy, like lettuces.
Lettuce is hard.
Tomato. Is it hard? Lettuce is hard?
Lettuce is...
Shit.
Lettuce is the hardest.
It looks so easy. It's already done.
Take it out.
Take it out?
It's the hardest.
Rip it out?
Because it's too hot for lettuce here.
Oh, dang.
Because this is what
I'm not gardening here, honey. I'm gardening on the East Coast.
Okay, good. Then you're fine.
Here,
then you're
no way. Disgusting.
Rip it out. Yeah.
Rip out the lettuce here. No, I'm doing
East
it on
Coast.
the East
Okay,
Coast.
okay.
But it's still going to be hot. But
yeah.
You're right. It does burn, doesn't it?
And it bolts. It flowers because it's too hot. And then it gets bitter.
I like that we're ending with gardening because you love gardening.
I find it very gratifying. And but now a lot of actors are doing it too. And I'm just like,
I hate to break it to you.
It.
You're an actor.
I am?
Yeah.
I am?
We just found out.
God.
Academy Award winning actor. You heard it here first.
That's right.
Greta Lee.
Yep.
Love you, Greta.
I love you so much.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me here.
Of course. Thank you for my beautiful gifts of bounty.
Yes. Enjoy it.
And my gorgeous produce.
Yeah, you can't eat that avocado anytime soon.
I can't lift
really
this
need to
basket up
stress
with my shoulder.
that. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Greta Lee. You are so funny and talented and beautiful. And it's just such a pleasure to get to talk to you. And, Greta has done so many things and worked with so many great people. And we talked a little bit about Joan Cusack today. So for this Polar Plunge, I just want to remind everybody yet again about the genius that is Joan Cusack. I mean, you know her from 16 Candles, from Working Girl, from School of Rock, High Fidelity, Broadcast News. Do yourself a favor. Open up a bottle of wine and watch Broadcast News tonight. Albert Brooks, Holly Hunter, Joan Cusack, just film and comedy at its best. So thank you, Joan. Thank you, Greta. Thank you all for listening, and see you soon. Bye. You've been listening to Good Hang. The executive producers for this show are Bill Simmons, Jenna Weiss-Berman, and me, Amy Poehler. The show is produced by The Ringer and Paper Kite. For The Ringer, production by Jack Wilson, Kat Spillane, Kaya McMullen, and Aleya Zenieris. For Paper Kite, production by Sam Green, Joel Lovell, and Jenna Weiss-Berman. Original music by Amy Miles.